Hello, my fellow WRD111 peers. I'm so excited to be sharing you guys my project proposal on abortion access in Kentucky. The reason I chose my topic and first got interested in it is because I was looking through the sheet and I saw that accessibility to abortions was an option, and I have always had strong beliefs on that. So then I was looking through some research, and I initially found out that Planned Parenthood first started offering abortions in 2020, and that is only in Louisville location, Planned Parenthood, not even Lexington. So I thought that was only one, so that's not as high as I would want accessibility. So then I decided to research some more. Abortion in Kentucky has always been a very controversial topic, especially with Republicans and Democrats in Kentucky. So for my project, I want to propose a final website that looks at the availability and accessibility of abortion locations through reliable institutions such as Planned Parenthood, and wants to increase the number of accessibility to these Planned Parenthoods in giving all patients and women reliable, affordable, convenient, and very accessible abortion services. So some details regarding Kentucky and their abortion rules. So they cover abortions and life endangerment situations for sure, always. But such as UK employees and other public employees do not have their abortions covered by their actual insurance. And of course, most places want parent consent for minors, but Planned Parenthood is pretty good on having like support for minors. And there is a limit of how old the fetus has to be for you to be able to have your abortion, making it a little harder for different places to be able to provide abortions for everyone. And then state audits that check the proper guidelines that other places are going by state guidelines for abortions. And some people say that this is actually harassing the institutions that do perform abortions. So over here we have our Kentucky abortion rate in blue compared to our US abortion rate in orange. You can see that it is significantly lower rates of abortion in Kentucky than compared to US as a whole. And a part of reasons this can be attributed to is the low accessibility in Kentucky to abortions for all people, making it accessible to all kinds of people. So some stakeholder stakes and stances that we'll have to do with this project is most women and Democrats will agree with the fact that accessibility for abortions needs to be increased so that everyone has free or affordable health care, which includes abortion care for everyone fairly. And then most Republicans will disagree with the solutions of adding more Planned Parenthoods because they themselves do not believe in the idea of abortion, so they would not approve more state funding to increase the availability of abortion resources. So some possible solutions. In the perfect world, I would think that there would be enough Planned Parenthoods within 30 miles of one another for easy access for all women. This would minimize the needed sources to get these abortions, to follow through with these abortions and have the materials for it. However, this might be something hard to do because it's going to be difficult getting the approval to have extra state funding for these Planned Parenthoods. However, if this does get passed, this will be able to ensure a convenient, affordable, reliable way for women to have health care for all abortion services that they would need. Over here, we have 179 healthcare clinics in Kentucky, with 2 of them being Planned Parenthoods. And over here is Lexington, which does not perform abortions, but the location in Louisville does. So 1 out of 2 of them do, and 1 out of 179 health clinics do provide accessible abortions. Sorry. So some future website plans that I plan on having is I want to target state officials who are in charge of state funding and will be able to pass laws to increase state funding for increased accessibility to Planned Parenthood to perform these abortions. So my website would include many different ways to get the idea across, such as surveys a woman who assess their accessibility to abortions and say how likely they think they are, if they wanted one, how easy it would be for them to get one. And some personalized volunteer stories of women who have gone through Planned Parenthood and seen the positive or negative impacts that it has had on their lives with their abortion services. And also some statistics on different healthcare clinics and obviously Planned Parenthood in Kentucky with abortion accessibility. To conclude, a research project can't do everything for this issue, but it can allow more accessible abortion services in Kentucky for women. And by doing, I would need to convince state officials in Kentucky to increase funding on these abortion services proposals so that there can be accessible healthcare for everyone, no matter their socioeconomic stance or the demographic that they live in. So please join me in helping provide accessible healthcare for everyone through abortion services all around Kentucky through Planned Parenthood. Here are my citations, and thank you guys for watching.